Miss Bear. Okay na.
Hi, Kat.
Hi, Miss Bear. Okay na po. Okay na.
Hi. Yes, good evening. Walang abiso. Live lang diretso.
Na-addict na sa kakalive.
No, it's just that talagang pasingit-singit lang talaga. So there's a little chance, a little time, so we go live. And for me, konti lang talaga yung time ko. But anyway, we will do this kasi hello guys. Sino ba mga nandyan? Paramdam naman kayo.
Oo nga, loud and clear ba?
Yeah. Sounds good. Okay ba yung sound yung audio namin? So there are 14 na nanonood or nakikinig sa atin. We will continue with the discussion. Kasi yesterday we have missed this the other maintenance and operating expenses. So may kulang doon sa discussion natin yesterday, and we did not really cover much of the ME, kumbaga. This will just be a short live, just to continue what we have started yesterday. And yes, can you hear us, guys? Malinaw ba? Raise your right hand. Sino ba mga nandito? Anyway, maybe some people later will just share. Kumbaga share naman, or like. Dottie, just a like button. Okay. And we have also the, okay. So yesterday, Kat, we have discussed about the House budget, the budget of the House of Representatives, and we have presented kung ano yung mga, yung increase ng 2023 na 12 billion. Christian, hello. And 2024, 12.5 billion. And in 2025, may increase sila na 17.326 billion. And we have also presented yung individual, yung line by line item, kung magkano yung increase. Banshot, hello. Grace, hello. Hello, Grace. So we have presented yung line by line item ng mga expenses ng House of Representatives and how much are the corresponding increases of each expense. Hi, Rosalind. Here we are again. And so we have not finished yung sa expense ng EME at saka OMOE. Okay. So for now, let's cover the EME. So the title of our live is may manipulasyon ba sa budget ng House of Representatives? Okay? So we will show to you kung meron nga ba, and you please weigh kung ano makikita ninyo, okay? Melvin, hi. Hi, Melvin, good evening. Okay, so let's, again guys, this will just be a short live, okay? So, Kat.
Yes, Miss Bear.
Okay, so you guys, nakikita nyo yung 2025, may 17.324 billion, okay? So, we have presented yesterday, right, yung EME?
Opo.
Tama ba?
Wait, nandito. Ay.
Okay. Okay.
Ay, dito. Ito pala.
Yes, that is. This is okay. I like this one. Okay, can we? Yes. Okay. Okay. Kung mapapansin ninyo yung OMOE, ito yung sinasabing other maintenance and operating expenses. Ito ang expense ng House of Representatives na may pinakamalaking allocation at ang may pinakamataas na increase sa COA. Okay? So you see, ang NEP, can you please read, Kat? Magkano nga ulit yung proposal for 2020? But this is 2023, right?
Yes, Miss Dare. So sa
Okay.
OMOE, sa NEP niya is yung pinropose ng DBM, yung mga DBCC, 1.4 billion pesos. Tapos yung inapprove ni BBM sa GAA, 2.9 billion pesos. Then now, nung lumabas yung COA, nagiging 5.8 billion pesos. So, may excess budget sila na 2.8 billion pesos.
No,
Increase.
actually, ibig sabihin, ang budget lang niya is yung approved budget niya is 2.976 billion, okay? Pero pagdating sa actual
COA.
expenses sa per COA, biglang naging 5.835 billion. Okay?
Sobra.
Yes. So lumalabas na ang approved budget lang niya is mas mataas yung actual na expenses niya. So ano yung justification nun? Diba?
Ito yung
How
tinanong ko
can-
sa'yo, di ba, Miss Dare? Saan nila
Mm-mm.
kinukuha yung excess? Yung parang ilalaan dito sa ano na to, pera na to. Yung yung parang sobra. Saan nila
Yeah.
kinuha yun?
Yeah, exactly. We will see that later. But can you please show that as per COA? Tingnan muna natin, guys. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng OMOE? Oh my, it's so big. Pero ano bang ibig sabihin? Ano bang nakalagay sa COA, Kat? Ano bang nakalagay sa COA? Ano ba ang mga expenses na nakapaloob sa OMOE?
Dito ba yun? Saglit, hanapin kasi yung percentage.
Yes.
Ano ba ito? First, natin to.
Kasi etong expense na to, makikita kasi, yun nga ang problema kasi guys this is an amount with lump sum. Okay? May lump sum amount to. Kung makikita mo sa mga, for example, ang
Dito, Miss Dare. Anyways, ikaw naman.
And electricity, etong OMOE na to, isang line item to siya, tapos bulk na yung amount. Lump sum yung amount, which is, yun nga, nakalagay sa COA, 5.835 billion. Ito yung per COA report ng 2023, kasi ang 2024, wala pa siyang COA report. Possibly sa June or July pa siya. And of course, 2025, nag-i-start pa lang tayo. So what we can present to you is yung report lang ng COA report lang 2023. So basically, we would like to show to you, at it is worth asking, bakit ang budget ng House of Representatives para sa OMOE na ito biglang nag-spike yung actual amount? Okay? Bakit biglang tumataas? What is the justification? Yesterday, nagulat tayo, yung proposed niya is ito lang yung amount. Pagdating sa GAA, yung approved, biglang tumaas siya. With this expense, you will even be more surprised kasi bakit mas lalong tumaas pa? Okay? And again, ang taong bayan, ang mga ordinaryong Pilipino, clueless about this. Lahat tayo clueless. Why? Because the House of Representatives has no public budget presentation. Wala silang paliwanag, wala silang hearings, wala silang briefing about their own budget. At alam natin kung paano sila makahabol, makabusisi sa budget ng ibang ahensya. Pero sa sarili nila, wala. Okay? Is that fair? Is that justifiable? You as a taxpayer, is that acceptable? Na wala silang ginagawang ganyan? And kung marinig mo sila, public office is a public trust, transparency, accountability. When these people talk about these terms, they sound so empty. Why? Because they don't practice it. Wala silang ganun. All words, right? So, Dulce, hi, Kat, can you
Yes
please
po.
show, alam mo yung post natin na mayroong graph? Kasama yun nandun yung COA report. yung may graph ka, if we can show that,
Ah,
yung may
wait.
graph ka, at saka yung may 2016, because we would like to show to them ano yung pattern nila, okay?
Hanapin ko yung stairway.
Ethel, thank you, DTA, for being keen on these things and for sharing it with us. Appreciate all your efforts. Hi, Ethel. Thank you. Thank you very much. And you're welcome. Okay?
Ito, Miss There.
Not at all. Yes, not at all, Christian, right? Walang masaya dito. Louis, bago lang ba nag-start? Yes, we just started. Melvin, we support you po, ma'am. Thank you, Melvin. Hi, Kath, from Rosalind.
Hi po.
Kuya Ike, continue what you're doing. I'm all in. Sana nga we can continue doing this. Pag ako
Next
hindi
time
lang
may
mapag-continue.
akit na tayo, Miss There, no? Pag
Yes,
medyo
ganun.
mahaba yung time natin.
Yes,
Tapos tanong
magpapaakyat
kayo
tayo.
kay Miss There.
Yeah. For now, sana nga we can continue doing this. Pag bigla akong nawala, it means sikat na yung patuloy. Okay, so let's go. Okay, Kat, can you please show muna yung yes, that one. Okay, guys. Etong nakikita nyo sa screen ngayon, ito yung we have prepared yung tinignan natin yung historical data ng expense na to, ng specific expense na to. Okay? Maingay ba yung background ko, Kat? Again, nasa construction site, baka maingay.
Hindi, Miss There. Ako lumayo na sa
Okay. So therefore, okay, etong sa screen na nakikita po ninyo, ito yung we're presenting here yung other maintenance and operating expenses, OMOE, ng House of Representatives from 2016 up to 2025. Okay? Ang purpose nito, para mapakita natin ano ba ang nagiging movement ng mga amounts ng expense na ito through the years. Okay? So, pinapakita natin yung first column, of course, the year. And the second column is the NEP or yung proposed amount. The third column is yung approved amount. Ito yung approved budget. The fourth column is the actual amount per COA. And of course, the fifth column is the increase from GAA to COA, from the approved budget to the actual expense. And of course, the percentage. Okay? So, kung mapapansin ninyo, let's start sa pinakamababa, 2016. Kung makikita natin, ang trend or yung behavior ng expense na to, talagang thank you for making it bigger, Kat. Yung 2016, can you please go down, Kat? Yung 2016, hindi makikita ba? It's okay. Yung 2016, okay, let's start with 2017. Okay, it's okay.
Hindi nakita.
Okay, Kat. Yung 2017,
Wait.
yung 2017, kung makikita nyo, actually, 2016, 93 million, naging 484 million. Pagdating ng actual, naging 1.4 billion. Tumaas ng 930 million. Okay? 2017, proposed 484 million. Pagdating sa approved, naging 626 million. Pagdating sa COA, ang actual, naging 1.6 billion. So from GAA to COA, tumaas siya ng 1 billion. So napansin nyo na? Pagdating sa actual, mas mataas yung actual expense nila. So 2018, ganun din yung behavior. 19, ganun din. 2020, 2021. Okay? So 2021, biglang tumaas siya from GAA to COA, naging 2.7 billion. Okay? This presentation, hindi natin sinasabi na specific kay Martin Romualdez lang ito. Hindi siya ganun, okay? We have seen all throughout the years. Again, you see legislative is a branch of government that is co-equal ng executive and ng judiciary, okay? This presentation, it doesn't mean na hindi natin ito pwede i-contribute sa presidente or sa nag-approve. Kasi the fact is, the Congress, Senate and House of Representatives, sila yung may power of the purse. So pag tinaasan na yung budget nila, alam mo, kung ikaw yung presidente, in fairness to BBM and to all the presidents, pag tinaasan ba naman ng Senate or ng House ang kanilang budget, do you think magrereklamo ang presidente? You see, kasi kailangan din ng presidente makisama sa kanila. I'm not justifying or defending Bongbong, okay? But BBM. I mean, I think I'm just being realistic here. Pag tinaasan ba ng House at saka ng Senate ang budget nila, kung ang presidente ba may sasabihin ba niya na, oh, ang taas ng budget mo, bawasan mo yan. So they try to work together, okay? So nasa pag-aabuso lang yun ng House kung magkano increase niya sa budget niya. So all throughout the years, makikita natin yung increase talaga nila. Okay? Now, remember, ang power of the purse is nasa legislative, nasa Congress. And they are also the ones na nag-impeach again, like president, vice president. So talagang medyo delicate talaga yung relationship nila dyan. Talagang yung balance of power. Although ngayon alam naman natin na talagang ang Congress sobrang may imbalance of power sa ngayon. Kasi nga si Pinsan is, hindi nakokontrol ni BBM. Okay? So, pagdating ng 2023, you see, magkano proposed cut? Can you please read 2023?
Ito na yung time ni Martin Romualdez. Yung propose niya sa
Yes.
NEP is 1.4 billion pesos. Then sa GAA, 2.9 billion pesos. Then nung sa actual na sa COA, dumabas is 5.8 billion pesos.
Yes, 5.8 billion. Kung makita mo yung mga percentage, talagang as much as malaki yung amount, pero in terms of percentage, compared to the GAA, mas bumaba siya. But you see, the question really is, bakit ang House of Representatives sa expense nila sa OMOE, mas mataas ang COA, ang actual. As in, dumodoble talaga siya. 'Di ba?
Sobra. Yun, may 180%, 296%. Hinihintay natin yung 2024. Kasi feeling ko mas
Yeah,
malaki.
wala pa din sa 2024. The
Nawala si Miss There. From Imelda,
let's define first. Ano ba itong OMOE? Para malinaw sa atin kung ano ba mga expenses na ito. Kasi marami talagang hindi nakakaalam sa atin dahil wala naman kasing paliwanag, 'di ba? I don't know if you can maximize that cut, pero in your screen right now, guys, you can see the composition of OMOE. Okay, can you please recut? I don't know kung malabo
Nakikita
ba?
ko naman, Miss There. Oversight Committee. Okay. So, ito yung mga TRICOM, QuadCom. Mostly, di ba, ito yun, Miss There? Mga meeting, ocular inspection, and other operating expenses necessary in the exercise of its mandate. Yung SONA-related expenses, ito yung, dito nila kinuha yung 20 million na pinangkain lang nila for a day.
Yeah, yung SONA. Yeah, remember the SONA? Nung 2000, last year yun, Kat, right? Nag-ingay natin lahat. SONA, 20 million? Grabe naman yan. One day, 20 million. Parang lahat, parang nagreklamo. Ang daming mga sinabi. Guys,
Barya lang
dito
to.
yun. Yes, yung 20 million, dito yun pumasok sa OMOE. Dito na kinuha yun. So kung may budget ka na billion, what is 20 million? Barya lang.
Oo nga. May 5.8 billion pesos ka. Tama ba?
Okay.
Oo. Then, meron din na various committee, office meeting, party, plenary session, then public affairs fund.
Yeah. Yung public affairs fund, nakalagay, public affairs fund and district operating expenses of all House members. So, ito yung mga, di ba, you have seen naman sa page namin na may mga ginagawa kaming individual expenses, itemized list of expenses ng bawat kongresista. So, dito rin kinukuha, may allocation din sila. Tandaan nyo to ha, may allocation din, ang bawat isang kongresista ng Public Affairs Fund. At dito, kinukuha sa OMOE yun. Kasi malinaw, Public Affairs Fund and District Operating Expenses of all House members. So may allocation sila. So, can you try to connect the dots? Kung tumataas ang expense na to. Kumbaga, itong expense na to ay source ng allocation ng lahat ng operating expenses and public affairs fund ng House members. So, does it make sense kung bakit tumataas ang actual expense nito? Anong ibig sabihin pag tumataas ang expense na to? What will happen to the allocation to each member of the House of Representatives?
Syempre,
So, connect the
mataas
dots. Okay,
Feeling
so
ko
what else,
mataas
Kat?
yung mga ano dyan, yung malapit sa ano.
Yeah, Can you continue, Kat? Ano pa yung nakalagay na mga parte ng OMOE na to?
Ito ba yun? The increase in the advertising, promotional, and marketing expenses.
Is it na part? No, I
Kasama
don't
ba
think
dun,
so.
sir? Ito
No.
social culture-related activities of HREP.
HREP is the House of Representatives. Yan, right? Okay. And?
Gender and development-related expenses. And other miscellaneous expenses that are necessary in aid of legislation.
Okay. So you guys, this is okay. Gusto ko siyang, itong composition of OMOE na to, compared doon, can we go back again to the table? Let's go back again to the table. Okay. That amount, yung 5.8, again, let's focus sa 2023. That amount of under sa COA actual, yung fourth column, makikita nyo yung 5.5,835,300,000. Yung amount na yan, kung ipapakita mo, can you go back to the COA report, please, Kat? Can you please go back to the COA? Yes. Yung may arrow, nakita nyo yung sa right, sa left side, na nilagyan ko siya ng arrow na red sa pinaka-left side. Ganyan lang siya. Hindi ko alam kung mapapalaki siya, pero maingay talaga, Kat. Yung dulo. Maingay ba? Narinig yung ingay?
Hindi ko narinig, mister.
Okay. Kasi may maingay sa background ko. Pero anyway, kung makikita nyo nasa screen po ninyo, that is the actual COA report. Okay? Actual COA report. May arrow siya, nakalagay dyan, other miscellaneous and operating expense, other maintenance operating expenses. One line item, that is 5.8 billion. That is a lump sum amount. Ano ang paliwanag? Yung binasa ni Kat kanina, composition of OMOE. So what does it mean? Yung 5.8 billion na ito is a lump sum amount. We don't know exactly magkano ang breakdown based on the composition of OMOE. Hindi natin alam kung magkano dyan yung Public Affairs Fund. Hindi natin alam kung magkano dyan ang sa sinabi sa SONA is 20 million, right? Hindi natin alam kung
committee.
Hindi natin alam kung magkano ang expenses sa, yes, correct, Kat, sa Oversight Committee. Hindi natin alam kung magkano ang sa plenary sessions. Hindi natin alam ang magkano ang sa social, cultural, related activities. Hindi natin alam kung magkano ang gender and development-related expenses. At ang pinakadulo sa explanation kung ano itong OMOE, nakalagay lang, other miscellaneous expenses that are necessary in aid of legislation. But these are the composition of this expense. But magkano ba ang ginastos nila sa bawat paliwanag na yon? Walang explanation. So the 5.8 billion, walang nakalagay na breakdown kung magkano ginastos sa bawat explanation of the expense. Is there a transparency? Is that what you call transparency? Is Is that being transparent? Are they being transparent? Kung makabusisi sila sa mga budget ng ibang ahensya ng gobyerno, tatanungin, oh, bakit to? Bakit ano tong equipment ninyo? Bakit anong to class expense? They get shocked. They get surprised. Ang mga linyahan nila, ay hindi pwede itong ganito. Bawat piso kailangan ma-account kung saan napunta. Ang bawat piso ay mahalaga, may paliwanag sa mga taong bayan, sa mga Pilipino kung saan ginastos. How about this?
Kaya ano sila, no? Quadcom to Tricom. Ang laki ng budget nila, mister.
Yeah. So, guys, 5.8 billion. Walang breakdown kung saan ginastos. May paliwanag kung ano yung composition. Pero magkano sa bawat isa na yun? Walang paliwanag. Someone asked here kanina, okay, so, of course, we know the elephant in the room, the liquidation by certification. If wala silang paliwanag, if it's a lump sum amount, ano ang liquidation nila nun, right? And we know that they have a concurrent resolution number 10, liquidation by certification. Okay? At makita po ninyo sa bawat itemized list of expenses ng bawat representative, ng bawat kongresista, merong line doon na other MOE, Kat. Tama, right? May ay nakalagay doon, Kat.
Opo.
If you remember,
Sa
may
mga
nakalagay doon. Yes. May nakalagay
Gagawa
doon.
ko
Next
ng
time.
sample. Wait lang. Sige,
Yeah.
mister.
Yan. Louis, di ba yung chismis may 1 million kada appearance nila sa hearings? Well, that is chismis and I don't want to say something about it, Louis, because wala kasi tayong ebidensya na merong ganun. May narinig tayo, pero hanggat walang ebidensya, we cannot call that will appear as malicious, okay? But again, taong bayan ang bahalang mag-isip about that. Christian, kaya pala nakakontrol ni Martin Buisit ng batas niya. I feel you, Christian. Sure. So yun mga TWADCOM hearing, yun pala daming hearing. Well, they have the budget. Jerp, itong amount na pinapakita natin ngayon, this is for 2023. So 2024, malaki din yung approved budget nila. Right, Kat? Malaki din yung approved budget niya. Can you please go back, Kat, sa table? Okay, nakita niyo sa screen po na yan. Can you check 2024? Okay? Yung 2024, may proposed budget na 1.498 billion. Okay? Pagdating ng approved budget, naging 3.473 billion. Blank pa yung COA kasi wala pa tayong report. Wala pang COA report, kaya hindi natin alam kung magkano yung actual. But you can just expect magkano ang dagdag siya. Diba? So it's, unfortunately, hindi si COA, walang flag si COA dito Walang issue, hindi issue to kay COA Pero, of course, sa taong bayan, kung nag-approve ka ng ganitong amount, tapos yung actual expense mo ay doble, why? Bakit biglang halos dumoble yung yung actual mo? Dumami ba yung mas lalo bang hearing? Mas marami kang bang batas na naipasa? Marami bang mga legislation na nagawa? 'Di ba?
Parang wala, no? Meron, parang repeat lang, di ba? Meron silang mga ganun, miss there. Mga napaliwanag ng mga attorney.
Yeah. So, you see, in 2025, guys, yeah. Kat, can you please read, Kat, ng 2025? Magkano proposed, Kat?
Sa NEP is 1.572 billion. Then sa GAA, 4.3 billion pesos.
Okay.
Nag-increase siya.
Hindi, we have not, may iba tayong presentation no, nakikita natin yung increase, no? Ang laki ng increase niya. Can you just, yung COA, of course, blank pa siya kasi wala pa namang COA report for 2025, 'di ba? Kasi nagsisimula pa lang yung taon. Pero, nakikita niyo yung kung pagbabasihan nyo lang yung historical data, okay, yung historical data, halos dumodoble, okay? This one, yung graph na to, we have already shown this before, pero nakikita nyo, yung blue, yan yung proposed, ang red, yan yung approved, yung green, yan yung actual. Kita nyo yung diferensya, yung pagtaas, biglang nag-spike, right? Walang paliwanag. What is the justification? Wala sila. So, that's why, if you have been following this page, we're always saying the hypocrisy of the House of Representatives. Kasi wala namang problema na magbusisi sila ng budget kasi that is their job. They have the power of the purse, they appropriate the budget, and it's okay. Tama yun, balance din para sa executive. Mag-hearing sila, mag-budget briefing sila. There's no problem with that. Pero yung sarili ng budget na hindi pinag-uusapan na grabe yung mga pagtaas, that is hypocrisy. Diba? Grabe sila magsalita ng transparency and accountability, but wala sila nun eh. We can really conclusively say na wala silang ganon kasi hindi nila pinapakita sa atin. Okay. So, tandaan niyo po ha, yung OMOE na to, nakita niyo, NEP to GAA to COA, mataas yung increase. You may ask, saan nila kinukuha yung budget, yung pera, yung pondo para doon? Kasi kung ang pondo nila is, kung ang approved budget nila is, how much yun, Kat?
Ano lang, ay, yan,
Kung ang,
ano lang,
kung ang
3 point
yeah,
approve.
kung makikita, if, ang isang tanong ay, kung ang approved budget nila ay, example 2023, 2.9.76 billion lang, at naging 835 billion siya sa GAA, saan nanggagaling ang pondo? Saan nila kinukuha ang pondo?
Yun yung
Okay?
tinatanong ko sa'yo, di ba, Mr.? Sabi ko, saan
Yes.
nila kinuha to kung naka-allocate na lahat? Yan.
Yes. Okay. So, let that question hang for a while. Just let it there first, yung question na yan. Pero tandaan niyo yung tanong na yan. Okay? Kasi, kung makikita nyo, we have naka-classify sa tatlo. Personal services, ito yung mga sweldo ng mga tao. MOOEs, ito yung mga different expenses na present natin. Supplies, communication, traveling, what else? Utilities, journal services, okay? Now, let's go to another expense. Can we show the EME cut? Kasi we're presenting to you sa dinami-rami ng expenses. Ipapakita natin na may
sobrang
Oo.
dami.
Oo. Okay, let us make it clear first. Ang MOOEs ng isang na makikita sa GAA, maraming klaseng composition ang MOOEs. Okay? Maintenance and other operating expenses. As I have mentioned already. Traveling, supplies, communication, utilities, journal services, representation, advertising, transportation expense. Okay, maraming klaseng expenses. Sa MOOEs na yan, may tatlong klaseng expenses dyan na kung pag-aaralan mo yung historical data, when you say historical, you go back to the previous years, makikita mo na consistently, pagdating ng actual, halos dumodoble or mas mataas yung actual expenses nila. So far, sa nakikita ko from 2016, 17, 18, 19, and even in previous years, tatlong klaseng expenses lang ang talagang tumataas ng sobra pagdating sa actual. Ito yung what we have presented, the OMOE, other maintenance and operating expenses. Now, let's go to the next expense na tumaataas din pagdating sa COA. Can you please present, Kat? That is for later.
Wait, miss.
Can you please go to the EME, extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses?
Ayaw mo add to stage.
Yeah. So,
Saglit
ang
lang.
yung
Ayaw mo add to stage. Wait.
yeah, we will present that later. Kung may time pa tayo. Kasi guys, I don't have the luxury of time actually. So, anytime, maybe in 15 minutes, we'll have to end. Okay? Pasensya na. I would love to go live ng madalas at mas matagal. Pero, may buhay-buhay din tayo at may mga ibang obligasyon din tayo sa buhay. But I would have loved to go more often. Louie, may live din si Vic Rodriguez. Nakita na nila yung copy ng enrolled. Oh, wow! From the Archives of Congress. Walang mga pirma sa speaker. That's so interesting. I can't wait to see that later. Nene, ciao there, and Kath. Buenas sera. Sera. Mayong hapon sa tanan. Oy, may hapon, nene. Ciao, bonjour. Louis, sabi nga ni Mayor Magalong, 7-7 yung sortie at 30-30 mga hosts. Yan galing sa informant niya na reliable. Yeah. Louis, that is only for the ayuda. Etong budget nila, hiwalay pa ito,
Oo, sa house lang. Sa mga expenses nila sa loob ng ano. Ano ba yun? Hindi ko mapindot.
Hindi mo mapindot. Okay. Anyway, I would like to
Ano nila
explain.
malabas?
Okay. Malabo to, no?
Mag-out. Mag-leave muna nga ako. Ay, sige na, Miss There.
Okay. You guys, okay, as I've mentioned, there are 3 expenses ng House of Representatives na consistently tumataas talaga siya. So we have discussed yung OMOE. The other expense is the EME, Extraordinary and Miscellaneous Expenses. Ano ang nakapaloob sa extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses? Ito rin yung isang expense na naka-lump sum. Lump sum din siya. When you say lump sum, ibig sabihin walang breakdown. So pag
Ito
nakita
meron
mo sa
dito.
form, yeah, may presentation si Kat nito. Pasensya na may technical difficulties kami ha. Pero you have seen this na sa page. Kung nagpa-follow kayo sa page, nakikita nyo na to sa page. Okay? Yung extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses, meron itong may nakalagay sa general provisions of the General Appropriations Act. Yung GAA kasi na pinipirmahan ni BBM, merong kaakibat yan na tinatawag na general provisions. Doon mo makikita yung mga guidelines sa budget na nakalagay. Okay? According to the general provisions of Appropriations Act, ito yung appropriations authorized in this act may be used for the annual extraordinary expenses of the following officials. Kasi ang bawat officials, secretary, undersecretary, at saka yung department assistant secretary, I have some interruptions.
Ito lang, Miss Der, yung sa yung sa Excel file na shinare nyo. Nandito yung extraordinary, yung MN nila na tumaas sa COA na 4.9 billion pesos. Nawawala si Miss Der. Hindi ko alam kung ako yung hindi nakakarinig sa kanya or wait lang.
Hello. Sorry, I have some little interruption. Kat, are you there?
Ayan, naririnig. Kanina hindi kita naririnig, Miss Der. Okay na po. Ito may nakuha ako na
I had little interruption.
na screenshot dun sa may extraordinary miscellaneous expenses na may COA. GAA and COA
Okay,
nga lang.
Oh, pero meron ka ring presentation nito, Kat, eh. Yung 2016. Remember that the presentation
Ay,
of
may
me na ang ginawa ko, dinagdagan ko nga siya, 'di ba?
wait, hanapin ko dito.
When I presented it. Okay. Okay, ang nakalagay sa EME, yung composition nito per general provisions ay ang mga sumusunod: meetings, seminars, and conference, official entertainment, public relations, educational, athletic, and cultural activities, contributions to civic and charitable institutions, membership in government associations, membership in National Professional Organization, membership in the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, subscription to professional technical journals, office equipment and supplies. So yan, that one. Okay? So, ang nakalagay kung ano yung mga expenses under EME. Okay, let's see. Ang EME ng House of Representatives, it seems it's not clear. Guys, can you read? Or hindi mababasa, no? Mababasa nyo ba? Kahit sa akin, malabo siya.
Edit na ito eh.
Kaya nga. Sabi
Pero
ko kay Kat, Kat, ang color, Kat, is so, siya, yung color is, can we make it, Anyway, ay, hindi ko siya mabasa, pero hindi ko alam kung mababasa nila.
4.960 billion pesos yung COA, Mr.
Okay.
Sa 2023.
Yung 2023, ang approved lang niya ay 1.6 billion. Pagdating ng COA, naging 4.6 billion.
4.9.
Sabi ni Louie. Malabo yung color. I agree.
Si
Agree.
Mr. Pasensya na kayo.
Oo. Tulog pa si Kat, kaya nala pinuwersa ko na lang siya nalagyan. Pero ang maganda kasi, I think I will prepare an Excel of that. Ganun yan na presentation.
Meron dito ito, 4.9. Ito. Kasi hindi niya makita.
Pero hindi na makikita yan. Hindi rin niya na makita yan kasi Excel, Kat, parang ang daming lines.
Pang ilan ba ito? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pang 8.
Yung no, Kat, may ginawa ka na to eh, yung picture, may picture si Martin, hanapin mo nga please. Okay. Gumawa ka rin nito, Kat. Nagawan mo to siya. Nang may picture si Martin, pinakita natin yung NEP, GAA, at saka COA. Okay? So basically, ang expense, yan, is that it? No, that is OMOE.
Ito eh.
Pero may MA ka na nagawa.
Pero 2025. Oo, meron po.
Yes, meron kang ginawa nun. Anyway, ang eme is meron din siyang ganong trend. Tumataas din yung actual amount niya. So, also the representation expense, meron din siyang ganon. This one, what is that? Yes, that one. Okay, you guys, can you check? Can you please check? You see, tingnan niyo po. Yung eme ng 2023, tingnan niyo po. Yung GAA niya, ang GAA, ang approved budget is 1.6 billion. You see? Pagdating ng COA, naging 4.96 billion. Tumaas ng 3.35 billion. Okay? Tingnan nyo sa taas, malapit sa baba niyan, nandyan yung actual na EME per COA report. Naka-line item lang yan siya, guys. Extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses, 4.96 billion. Walang breakdown ito. Walang breakdown. So, is that being transparent? Is that what you call transparency? A lump sum amount of 4.96 billion? Walang breakdown kung saan napunta at ano ang breakdown ng expenses? Is that transparency? 'Di ba? Tumaas, dumoble, more than double actually yung ano na, yung pag-increase niya. Kung ibang ahensya pa yan, isipin niyo ha, kung OVP ito. Magkano ang EME ng OVP? Nasa 400, hindi ako sure of sa figure, pero I am not sure how much is the figure. Of course, a few hundreds lang yan, thousand. Can you imagine, pag biglang tumaas yung EME, dumoble, kung ito ay OVP, pinakita na, okay, ito yung amount, ang in-approve lang ng Congress, 1.61 billion. Pagdating ng COA, naging 4.96 billion. Wala siyang paliwanag. Can you imagine kung paano nila bubusisiin at paano nila gigisahin? Bakit dumoble yung account? Bakit dumoble yung expense mo? Saan mo ginastos ito? Ano ang breakdown? Let's see the receipts. But for them, it just so happened but for them, this is their own expense. May nagtatanong ba? Wala. Tayo lang nagtatanong. Now, we are discussing about this. But walang nagtatanong nito na iba. Walang pinag-uusapan nito sa budget hearing, budget briefing. There's none. Walang nagtatanong sa kanila. Is legislative branch special among equals? Kasi yung executive, sinusuri nila. Yung judiciary, sinusuri nila yung budget. But how about Congress? How about the House of Representatives budget? Who is asking? Who is scrutinizing their budget? Who is scrutinizing the budget of the scrutinizers? Wala, di ba? It's us. It's us. Tayong taong bayan. Tayo ang dapat mag-scrutinize nito. And we should hold them accountable. Why these unjustified increases? How were these liquidated by certification? Were there receipts out of these billions of expenses? How did they spend this? Patingin nga ng lista, patingin nga ng disbursement report nyo. Kaya guys, no wonder when PRD called the House of Representatives as the most rotten institution because of the certification by the liquidation by certification. Could this be the reason why, aside from the DPWH budget pet projects insertions, na alam natin mga insertions ng mga pet projects nila, aside from that, there is also this. Now, you as a taxpayer, you are paying taxes. Directly, indirectly, you're paying taxes. This is where your money go. Wala ba tayong karapatan magtanong? Hindi ba, don't we deserve an explanation kung paano nila ginastos ito? May mga resibo ba ito? Walang nagtatanong sa kanila. Carmelita, grabe naman ito, kawawa naman ang taong bayan, nagbabayad ng tax. I feel you. Yes, Carmelita, yes. Marifel, ano bang ginagawa sa DBM? Bakit walang binusisisi? Parang sa busala na rin. In fairness to DBM, Marifel, sila yung sinasabing budget, Department of Budget and Management, okay? Sila yung nagre-release ng budget and nag-monitor, but they don't have that, wala silang ano dyan, wala silang say in terms of how they're being spent. It's the job of COA actually. Unfortunately, COA is not, pero may nakita kasi ako, Marifel, ng 2012, hindi ko pa nalalabas to, pero may definition si COA nito about EME at saka OMOE. Na unfortunately, it was during the time of COA chairperson Grace Polidutan, talagang kinall out nila yung OMOE na to kasi biglang nakakagulat na sobrang pagtaas ng expenses. They called this out and unfortunately, yung mga susunod na mga taon, hindi na sila nako-call out. I am just so busy pero I would like to put that also kasi pagdating natin sa Senate presentation ng budget nila,
So,
talagang ipapakita natin yan. Yes. So you see, 3.35 billion ang tinaas. Actual. Bakit? Ano pang ginawa nila? Ano pang, why this big amount of increase? Diba? So okay, let's have a recap. So we have discussed the OMOE and this EME. May isa pang expense actually, but I think we cannot show it there. Yung representation expense. Tumataas din yung representation expense. Okay? So, as I've mentioned, sa maraming expenses ng House of Representatives under the House budget, let me check. Under sa MOOEs na maraming klaseng expenses, may tatlong expenses na palaging tumataas ang budget. Okay? Ngayon, can you please show Kat the professional services?
Ayun. Ko alam kung nandito yun. Wait, mister. Diba? Ito,
Kasi hindi natin matatapos talaga to pero gusto namin ipakita sa inyo ganito, guys. So painful, I must say. It's really painful to think na ang daming naghihirap ng mga Pilipino tapos ganito sila mag-budget. Pasasa sila sa pera ng taong bayan. Grabe talaga. It's really nakakagalit. Ang daming mga naghihirap sa probinsya, ang daming, alam mo yun, sa mga bahay na congressman, minsan madaling araw pa pumipila, makahingi siguro 1 kilong bigas or what. Tapos bibigyan nila siguro, pero ang pera na budget nila, unaccounted, no transparency. So, it's
barya lang yung binibigay dun sa mga tao. Ayuda. Tapos yan yung nila, budget nila.
Yeah.
Mister.
Yeah.
Wala tayong nakikitang yung mga
Ito yung
professional services po.
wala tayong wala tayong updated ng 2023. Pero guys, ito, tingnan niyo po ha. Hindi natin update ng 2023. But anyway, let's discuss this. Yung professional services, tingnan niyo po yung trend 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ang GA-approved, umaabot ng billion. Pagdating sa actual, mas mababa siya. Okay, mas mababa. For example, in 2022, ang approved budget niya is 4.928 billion. Pagdating sa COA, nasa 715 million lang. 715 million, hindi pa nga umabot ng billion. Okay? So, kabaliktaran ito. Kanina, tumataas ang budget, ang actual. Mataas ang approved budget, tas tumataas pa lalo siya sa actual. Ito namang ibang Sorry, I got interrupted again. Ang nakikita natin sa professional services, mataas yung approved budget. Tapos, pagdating sa COA, yung actual, mababa yung budget. mababa yung, not budget, mababa yung actual expense. Kasi kung titingnan natin, ganito naman yun sa budgeting, di ba? Ito yung approved budget mo. I-compare mo yan sa actual. Okay? May budget ka and the actual. So, dalawa lang yung pwede mangyari dyan. Bumaba ba yung actual or tumaas? Dalawang tanong lang yan, right? Or kung break even, not break, kung parehas lang naman siya, which is, I don't know if that really happens, na parang, well, ibang ahensya siguro kung anong magkanong expense na approved budget na, yun din yung nag-assess nila. Pero sa House of Representatives, tumataas, is either mataas siya or bumaba sa actual. And again, as I mentioned, what I have observed sa budget ng House of Representatives, tatlo lang yung tatlo expenses na tumataas yung actual. Okay? Okay. Ang MOOEs ng House of Representatives may 19 na klaseng expenses. 19, 19 na klaseng expenses. Sa 19 na ito, tatlo yung tumataas billion-billion, ang EME na billion-billion, EME yun yung walang na hindi mariresibuhan, at saka yung representation expense na hindi natin alam kung nariresibuhan din siya. All other expenses, like traveling expenses, training and scholarship, supplies and materials, utility expenses, communication, professional services, ito nakikita nyo sa screen. Pagdating sa COA, mababa ang actual niya na expense. Now, question, and maybe you will ask the same question. Bakit patuloy na tinataasan taon-taon ang budget ng professional services kung base sa historical data, mababa naman talaga yung actual na ginagastos nila? Bakit patuloy na tinataasan ang budget nito? Right? Don't you wonder? Right? Bakit tumataas? You see, the professional services. In 2017, 1.9 billion. Ang actual niya is 946 million. 2018, 2.1 billion. Ang approved budget, ang actual is 952. Let's jump to 2022. 4.9 billion ang budget niya. Tingnan niyo yung gaan niya sa second column. So first column is the year, second column is the... Tingnan yung pataas. Okay? From bottom to top. Di ba tumataas yung budget niya? Tingnan niyo po yung COA sa third column. Nasa million lang, hindi umaabot ng billion. Di ba? Yung budget excess, look at the budget excess. Yan yung difference ng approved. Ang laki ng excess. Saan napupunta yung budget excess na yan? Okay? Okay? I don't want to say na napupunta sa bulsa nila yan kasi ay wala akong ebidensya eh. So, we don't say that. Okay? But I would like you to ask that question. Saan napupunta yung budget excess na yan? Okay? So, there are two questions that we should ask. Number one, bakit patuloy na tinataasan ang budget ng professional services kung based sa historical data in the previous years, mababa naman talaga? Saan napupunta? Okay? These are questions that we don't know the exact answers kasi wala naman kasing paliwanag yung House kung nila yan. Wala silang budget briefing, wala silang explanation, wala silang justification. So we should ask these questions. You are a constituent, you have a congressman, you are parte ka ng isang lugar na kung saan may representante ka. How do they use these funds? Okay? Carmelita, dapat pinapakita na yan ng COA sa lahat ng media. Well, it's available naman. Pero, unfortunately, mainstream media, they don't tackle these things. Jerp, this time, underspending, yes, Jerp. What happened to the excess? Gawin savings para ibulsa? Going savings? Well, if it is an excess budget, therefore, it becomes what? Savings, right? Para ibulsa? Well, that one I cannot say because I don't have, wala kaming evidence. So we don't say that. But it's worth asking that question because you're asking a question. That is a valid question. Ana, hypocrisy to the highest level. Agree, Ana. Kaya minsan, alam mo yun, kung makakapslat ako nakalagay ng the hypocrisy, yan yung nararamdaman ko, Ana. Surely, wala silang pakundangang lustayin ang pera ng taong bayan, mga demonyo. I feel you, and I can understand your sentiment. Surely, grabe.
Galit na siya.
Yeah.
Dapat lang tayo mag-pera natin yun eh.
Yeah. Eto, guys, 2022, pero wala pa tayong, meron ng 2023 talaga, hindi lang namin update. Okay, can we go to traveling expenses, Kat? Ang iba kasing presentation namin, nasa Excel pa, hindi pa na-convert into like this. Pero, eto yun kanina.
Meron dito eh. Babasahin ko na lang, Miss Dare. Yung sa travel expenses, ito yung pinakauna.
Hindi mo ba siya malakihan? Hindi, no?
Hindi. Pero, hindi mo ba Miss Dare? Pero ito, sa GAA, sa travel expenses, 2 billion. Then sa COA, naging 539 million lang.
Okay. So, 2023 to, no? Ganon din kasi yung trend ng, okay, guys, kasi ganon din kasi yung trend ng traveling expenses and other expenses. Okay, I'm very sorry. Wala na akong time. I think I have only like 7 more minutes. Kanina sinabi ko 5 minutes, tapos in-extend ko ulit. But now, I don't have time na talaga kasi I have other commitments. Siguro, Kat, what we're going to do, let's prepare. I-prepare natin itong Excel na to. Okay, I will try to prepare tonight. Gagawin ko siya. Let's see, Kat, okay? Para i-prepare natin siya, Kat, na ipakita natin sa kanila yung proper presentation, no? Para malinaw, di ba, Kat? Sige, tapos we will do it some other time. But basically, guys, ang gusto namin ipakita sa inyo, yung ibang expenses, kung ang tatlong expenses overspending, the rest of the expenses are underspending naman. Okay? So we will show that to you, okay, with supporting documents based on the COA report, based on the GAA, based on the NEP. Okay? Para wala tayong para supporting documents
talaga. Para hindi tayo mapatawag sa TRICO.
Well, ikaw yung pupunta, Kat, di ba? Patawag sila. Impossible for me. Yeah, but anyway,
mga idol ko dun, wow.
Yes, wala namang, alam mo, sa totoo lang, walang nakakatakot sa ginagawa natin kasi these are facts, okay? But anyway, I really have to go. What we're going to do is, we'll prepare, we'll make a better presentation.
Meron
but then again,
natin to, Miss Dare, kaso di ba ang dami ng singit, so na-left.
Ang dami kasing singit, oo. Actually, sinimulan ko yung traveling expenses kasi nga gusto kong gumawa ng post about traveling expenses dedicated to Doc Lorraine and Ka Eric. So, therefore, okay, let's have a recap, no? Ang live na ito ay about sa may manipulation ba sa budget ng HOR. So, ngayon, we have presented the EME at saka OME. Pinakita natin kung ano yung historical data at ano yung trend and behavior ng expense na ito. Tumataas siya pagdating sa COA. Halos nagdodoble siya. They have increased billions ang actual expense nila. And based on our observation and based on our checking, sa 19 klase na expenses under MOOEs, may 3 expenses na laging mas mataas ang COA. EME, OMOE, and representation. The rest of the expenses, laging mababa yung COA o yung actual expense. At ang dalawang tanong sa underspending sa ang dalawang tanong sa mga expenses na mababa ang COA ay ang dalawang tanong. First, bakit patuloy na pinataasan ng House of Representatives ang mga expenses na to kung based sa historical data, mababa naman talaga ang expense? Second question, saan napupunta ang excess budget? Okay? So these are the questions that we are asking, and that you can ponder on. And next time, we will show the expenses. Okay? Okay, you guys, so there's not much time. Thank you for spending time with us, and we appreciate your presence. And we'll see you again next time. Shirley, you're welcome. Anna, thank you very much sa inyong lahat. Kat, any last words?
Wala naman, Miss Bear. Prepare ko na lang yung
Oh,
mga
wala naman.
para makita nila
Okay, we'll prepare. Yes,
talaga nila.
yes,
Kasi ito
yes.
ano,
Oo. At saka yung again, kung if you want to help us maintain our social media YouTube, may nagtanong kasi doon sa isang comment in other post how you can help us. Actually, nasa screen siya. We have sikat, may Gcash siya na nakalagay. Again, I have mentioned several times na we're applying for meta verification for a few months, and if you would like to help us na makapag-apply kami ng mas mata
naka-ano rin yan,
So,
nakalista sa shared file namin ni Miss Bear yung mga pumapasok. So, yun.
yes, oo. So, if you
Ito naman